right, so happy Tuesday, October 3rd. Man, it's flying by. Time is flying by. So in today's shuffle, the goddess guidance that presented itself is that of a past life. We have the goddess Isis. This situation involves your past life memories. And as we grow or flow towards the new moon in Libra, on the 14th, this is a good time to let go of things that are no longer serving us. Reflecting on our past experiences, how we normally deal with things, and trying to break free of those patterns. Let's see a little something else about Miss Isis. Now she's an Egyptian goddess, a high priestess moon goddess. So we're working with some lunar magic. That's like the subconscious mind, deep emotional needs, mother wounds, things like that. So she is a moon goddess and is regarded as one of the most important ancient deities because of her many functions and her vivid history. She's simultaneously motherly and businesslike, feminine and ultra strong. Isis also convinced the sun god Ra to tell her his sacred names that contain vibrational tones, creating instant manifestations. So she's known as the goddess of divine magic and alchemy as well. So we can call upon her for assistance in many areas, but especially for past lives. And that can apply to your childhood and upbringing. It can apply to your subconscious mind. It can also apply to any issues you may have with the divine feminine and how that looks for you. So let's work some magic, ladies. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath, bringing your awareness within. Just noticing where the edge of your aura is. Drawing it into a nice comfortable space around you. Feeling yourself becoming centered in this space, your personal space. Just settling in your body. Noticing any areas of tension. Inviting them to relax. Just softening around the edges a little bit. Allowing the breath to deepen. Diving in deeper and deeper into yourself. Perhaps scanning your body from head to toe. Adjusting your crown. Removing any veils around your eyes. Removing any illusions. Allowing the mind to just relax. Just observe. Relaxing your jaw, your throat, shoulders. Allowing that to extend down into the arms, your hands, and your fingertips. Sinking a little deeper into self. Just noticing the chest, the heart space rising and falling. Breathe. A little deeper. A little smoother. Maybe a little slower and steady. Maybe you begin to feel the belly rise and fall as you breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Extending the breath. The inhales, the exhales, becoming longer. Pause between the two, smoothing out. So deep and natural, fluid. Sinking down a little deeper into the body. Dipping just below the belly button into the hips. The pool of emotions. Taking a deep breath, allowing them to settle. Allowing the currents of your emotions to become smoother. Maybe things become quieter, a little more still. It's as if you sink all the way down, bottom floor, soft landing, base of your spine. You feel those currents begin to move down to the hips, allowing the areas around the hips to just relax. Allowing it to just flow down the legs, circling around the knees, flowing down to the ankles, maybe circling around the ankles, feeling the feet and the toes. Just noticing the soles of your feet. Maybe connecting to the earth. Maybe you're just aware of them energetically. You can feel them intuitively. And either from the soles of your feet or the base of your spine, allow your energy to just flow downwards into the earth. A cascade of energy, veil of energy just being pulled away from you. Clearing your aura, your space, your heart, your mind, your spirit. Giving yourself permission to surrender. As you dive deep into another life, another dimension, feeling yourself becoming freer. Knowing that your roots upon this planet are strong and deep. Some of those roots anchored past memories, faraway times. For some, it's as if you become paralyzed when it comes to moving forward. We're calling this condition to your awareness so that you may uproot them. Giving you the space to plant new seeds. Creating space for more harmony, peace, more joy, more love and pleasure. Allow the lessons of your past to be revealed to you, either in a daydream, a lucid dream, somewhere where you're out in the far ethers, the universe. Maybe you see images, feel or sense something. What is it that you would like to know? Just let the mind wander. See where it takes you, your imagination. Riding the breath in and out. Almost floating in and out of consciousness. Yet aware that you are floating in and out of consciousness. Maybe going to another plane, another dimension. See where the mind takes you. There's a past life that needs to come up for you. What would it look like? Notice the characters that may be in the play, acting it all out. They have a familiarity about them. What is that about? Ask yourself, what is the purpose of this past life? What is the lesson? You can declare that here and now in this moment to know. Might get an answer, a feeling, sensation. And then ask some more questions to go deeper. What is this about? What do I need to know about this? Notice how your body may respond to any images. What's all that telling you? Creative. Past lives can offer you information not only about relationships to one another, to a group of people, to a romantic partner, but they can also provide you information in your life purpose, your career, finances, if there's blocks that need to be dismantled, recreated. What message does your higher self have for you? You can picture the goddess Isis assisting you and showing you a past life. How would that look? What would she say? What are you shown? What is the purpose of this life? What lesson can be extracted? Karma can be cleansed. What pleasure can be sought? What strengths can I remember and embody? and traveling through time and space, going into the past and into a past life. The experiences can be very different. Notice if you have any blocks or resistance to being able to read a past life, fear, something that no longer serves you. Maybe there's a past life that is in effect there that you may look at here in this moment. Past lives can be fun, loving, and playful. They can be serious. They can be hard, full of struggle and strife. They can be luxurious, rich. They can be studious, practical, hermit. They can be kings and queens, rulers of empires. They can be the peasant or pauper. Be so many things. You allow the mind to travel back into the past and just see some of the timestamps that you have on your lifeline, your entire soul's journey. It's just like watching episodes or movies, letting it all play out. What do you need to know? What can help you along at this time? What information needs to be revealed about something so that you may have clarity, direction, support, faith, joy? You could take any of the past lives that no longer serve you, bundle them together, and just alchemize them into something more pleasurable, turning the wheels of fortune in your favor. What would that feel like? You could imagine just doing that. Taking any challenges, any struggles, strife, anything that just does not serve you. Bundling all that together like magic, if you could, with your imagination, just pretend, alchemizing that into better. Therefore, you're no longer limited by the energy. You're allowing it to work in your favor. Twist of fate. Stories like these, documented in your book of life. It's as if there's a record keeper. That keeps books and novels on your lives available for you, nice and neatly organized. This book of records, Akashic records, holds many truths about you. And it's simply allowing yourself to take a little journey with your imagination. Like you're traveling up, out into the far edges of the universe. As you take that journey up and out, higher and higher, you burst through the atmosphere, clouds, and you see things from a higher perspective. Maybe you see a doorway up high, flight of stairs illuminating the way. Take it one step at a time. You know that as soon as you get to the top, walk through those doors, be an area of space, maybe a check-in desk, front desk, a little lobby. There's a guide there. Maybe it's the goddess Isis herself. And you're asked to be shown what it is that you need to see right now. What would you like to know? What past life may be affecting you as points of consciously in your life? Are there any that can be updated, brought in present time? Any outdated contracts? Now null and void. No more karmic contracts. Just left open. Case closed. File that one somewhere else. Just see. What is being shown to you? What do you notice and observe here in the mind's eye, just checking out this space with this guide? Maybe they're showing you something in a book, maybe it's on a tablet. Allow any story to just play itself out. Like a movie, a video, see what you notice. The characters seem familiar. It's the plot of the story. How are people interacting? What's the overall vibe of this storyline? And just follow the storyline. How are the characters interacting? Do they have any roles that might be identified? What is the circumstance? What is the moral of the story? And notice if there's any resonance to how that may apply to your life in this moment. It's like you're reading yourself. Just reading for yourself. This is one of the tools, the power of your imagination. You naturally are gifted with. Intuition is a gift. And coupled with power of your imagination, allows your eyes to open so that you can see fully and truthfully. Give yourself some time to just breathe and linger, playing around here in this astral realm. You can even pretend like you're in an astral movie theater. Each theater has its own show, its own plot, its own storyline, its own score, its own characters, its own title. Maybe you decide to visit a little bit of each one. See what is shown to you. Maybe you have a specific intention of something that you want to see. And so you find out where that is located and go see it. See what plays on the screen as you enter that space and walk through those doors. You have sage wisdom within you. Reveal those lessons to yourself. This way you're able to move forward with confidence, clarity, certainty. It's time to uproot these memories, the past, from your consciousness. It's time to remember who you are. Remember the power, wisdom that you hold. You can call from any of these experiences. Maybe you need a little confidence. Maybe call that forward. Activate that within your psyche, within your body, within your soul. Maybe you need a little courage. Call that forward. Stability, affluence, status recognition, partnership, success, wealth, generation, abundance. Allow those lives to come forward, to show themselves to you. Lean into this wisdom. Divine alchemy and magic is at play. You're just rewriting the script, the narrative, story you've been telling yourself. Just breathe, allow the mind to relax. Allow it to travel only as far as it is willing to go. But the intake of psychic information, intuitive information, may come a period of just rest and reprogramming. This can happen on many levels. Just allow yourself to stay open, knowing you have this ancient wisdom within you that you can access this wisdom, these stories at any time. Whenever you desire to get to know yourself at a deeper level, break free of any patterns, habits, gain deeper understanding, the lessons of reasoning behind certain people or situations that you may experience, just take a little mind trip to the portal of your imagination, just going far out. Pretending the mind can just go there. Allowing your creativity to open. Turning your creativity on. Just making sure As you begin to come back from this past life regression, come back gently and slowly. One step back at a time, coming out of rooms, out of the doors, down the stairs, through the atmosphere, through the clouds, allowing whatever information that has surfaced to be. Trusting the insight and wisdom that was gained. Giving yourself permission to just update. What does that feel like? To update with every level in your life. To upgrade every level of your life. Have a break in accomplishment, goal, or a need met. And just slowly coming back, landing softly back into the body. Letting everything just marinate on the inside. Like warm liquid light, warm honey just moving down, pouring over your crown into the body. Filling the space between the brows, behind the eyes, top of the throat, back of the neck, across the shoulder blades and collarbone. Letting it ooze down into the arms and into the hands, fingertips. Feel your elbows soften and relax. Maybe every knuckle on your hand relaxes. Allowing this liquid light drip down the collarbone, shoulders, into the heart space, into the chest, to the lungs, breathing in and out. Just taking it all in. Slowly moving down the space just below the ribs. Allowing this energy to drip down from the last few ribs into the belly. Feeling everything just calm down. Everything just settling into the body. Landing gently to the body. Softening the belly button. Sinking into the hips. Hips become heavy, sits bones, reaching down towards the earth. Becoming heavier and heavier. She become filled with this liquid gold light. Maybe it becomes a little heavier, a little thicker as it moves down to the legs, knees, shins and calves, ankles. Top of the foot, bottom of the foot, toes, spaces between the toes. Everything filled with this liquid light. Allowing it to become a part of you. A new you emerges. You embrace this, you embody it, you own it. Turning what was lead into gold. That which was a heavy burden is now priceless. Value, worth, treasured. Filled with liquid gold light. Memories of the past. Strengthen you, serve you, support you here and now. And just taking a few rounds of breath. And bringing some light movements of the body. Some stretching. Maybe you rub your thighs, give your arms a little massage. Take a little hug for yourself. And one more deep breath. Back into the room, back into the space. Opening your eyes when you are ready. Ooh. Went there today, didn't we, ladies? Didn't know y'all were doing real psychic stuff today, did you? Lily walked you through kind of my process when I do past life readings like that. I put the card back in here. I found it. All right, so tonight's Goddess Guidance brought to you by the Goddess Isis. Situation involves your past life memories. You just took a little trip down a memory lane. So like I said, the collective message feels right about Knowing and understanding the power of your thought and your imagination, being able to travel and access with the mind, like different types of, I would say, different forms of communication. So, very mercurial like. Okay. Depending on where you have your Mercury, that tells a little bit about how you access information, but the type of information that you may also seek. And so if you know where Mercury, which placement you have Mercury in your chart, that'd be kind of cool to see. Mine is Scorpio, so here we are doing past life psychic stuff, you know. Teaching y'all how I do it, okay? So yeah. All right, see how that worked? And yeah, but the message to finish that off the collective is be open-minded. Be open-minded, okay? And allow yourself to explore various realms. Like just it's kind of like when you daydream, you know. So you because traveling with the mind doesn't always have to be like worry or anxiety inducing type of thoughts. It can be pleasurable thoughts, okay? Daydreams and things like that, things that make you feel good, kind of a what if type of practice. Um, and so, where's going with that? Past life, collective message. Yeah, take a opportunity if you can to write down the process. So, or you can do this video again, but you'll just travel like through different dimensions. So like the roof and the treetops and the atmosphere, and then going a little further, seeing a doorway. I like the movie theater example because that kind of is something you're familiar with. You buy a ticket, you go into one building and it has different rooms, okay? And you can access different types of movies or storylines in those different rooms. So that is a good way to think of it, and then just kind of see what plays out. If you you know, you might even have an actual dream while you're sleeping that relays that information. That's something you are thinking about before you go to sleep. So that's actually a really good time to do that. All right, so that being said, peace out. And I will have those recordings for y'all available while I am in Seoul, Korea. All right. Recording stop.